Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for another cooking video, and today we have Tami with us.
Hey guys, what's up?
And we are going to be cooking gimbap today.
You guys remember from our last episode we made hot dog, which was a little more complicated, and it actually involved some baking. So today we're actually going to make gimbap, which requires minimum amount of cooking and more amount of prepping.
Gimbap is a popular Korean dish that is sold by street vendors in Korea called pojangmatcha.
Oh, yeah. Kimbap literally means seaweed rice. Kim means seaweed and
Bap means rice.
so there's your little Korean lesson. Here we have some gim and or seaweed laver, whatever you want to call it. And it's actually a Japanese brand that we'll use today.
It's called Yakinori Yama Your Mama. Oh no. Yamamoto Yama. Sorry.
You can get any type of seaweed. You just want the one that is not the snack seaweed, which is roasted in oil. You just want the plain stuff because this tends to be more sturdy.
We also have a few more ingredients here on the table, and of course guys, it's all to your preference on what you guys like and want to put into your gimbap. It's just your own style. So usually the traditional gimbap, as you can see here on the table a little bit, we'll be introducing you some of the ingredients. English cucumber is very important, and the word
Yes.
English is important because
actually we don't want American cucumbers or the conventional cucumbers you find in the store, because that tends to have a higher water content.
the reason why we don't want a lot of moisture is because we don't want our gimbap to become soggy, and that will be an issue.
The next ingredient that we need is a traditional Korean radish. It's called danmu.
Cows made it.
So dan, not sure what that means. I guess it means sweet. Mu is radish. So we're going to use a sweet yellow radish here.
Next ingredients we have are some traditional carrots, and it's really important that we have carrots in here. The power. I don't know what I was doing. I was like playing Transformers or something.
And then we're going to add in some bell peppers. You actually don't have to, but I like the color. And then avocados.
And then eggs. You can't have a meal without eggs.
You can put in any type of meat you like. We're going to use ham, or you can use
Turkey, spam, imitation crab is popular also. It depends if you guys like seafood.
And of course, we have the bap. Preferably sticky rice. So as you can see, rice that doesn't fall out the bowl when you do this. Wait, oh, you caught it!
Trust us, it's sticky. It was a little manufacturer problem there.
And you're gonna want a little bit of sesame seeds, and that'll be to season the rice. And if you prefer, you can also have sesame seed oil to season the rice. Just, we're not gonna add that today because usually that makes the gimbap spoil quickly.
We're gonna go ahead and start with the eggs first, and of course we're gonna be scrambling the eggs for our gimbap. So traditionally, just scramble the eggs up. We got 2 eggs here in the bowl, and we're just gonna go ahead and scramble this up here.
We have a preheated pan here. It's heated to about maybe medium. That's about 5 or so. And we just have a little bit of oil in there. We're just gonna pour the egg in. And what you wanna do is just kind of make sure that the egg covers the entire bottom of the pan. You don't have to like mix it up or anything. It'll pretty much just cook itself. And then once the top is cooked or firm enough, we're gonna flip it over. So we're gonna go ahead and slice up our carrots. And we want it maybe, I don't know, 3 inches or so. So we're gonna slice it in half, and then be very careful because we're gonna slice it in half again, and just be aware of your fingers.
If you like your fingers, that is. If you guys don't like it, then just don't be aware at all.
Now we're going to go ahead and just blanch the carrots. And blanching just means just popping it in the hot water and then taking it out. And then we're going to cool it with cold water so it can stop cooking. Okay, so now we're going to rinse this with cold water.
The egg is ready to be flipped. It is hard on the top, and it's probably hard all over. So we're gonna go ahead and flip this egg now. Just kind of get the sides again loosed up a little bit. Get your spatula right under there, and flip it.
Perfect.
A beautiful looking top bottom there. And it's gonna be a good egg. And it almost is like an omelet. We're gonna cut the egg the same way we did with the carrots, and we're gonna strip it down. we're starting at the edge right now, and we're just gonna go ahead and cut little strips.
We're gonna go ahead and, again, like the carrots, just cut the cucumber the same way. If you want to taste more cucumbers,
you put less cucumbers.
Exactly, you cut them thicker, David.
Radish, the done moo, and it's cut in half right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and slice it up.
I usually like a thick slice of danmu because it gives that nice sweet and tangy taste, plus a little crunch with it.
This is a desired strip length of danmu right here. As you can see, long, skinny, it looks like a worm. You guys know that to challenge someone in a duel, you have to slap them in the face with a glove? Well, in Korea, you slap them in the face with a wet noodle. It's a fact. More of an opinion, actually.
Okay, that should be enough. Give me that.
We're almost ready to start making the gimbap, but one last step is we're gonna go ahead and season the rice with some sesame seeds. Pretty important step, you give it some really nice flavor. Just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some right on top here. And it's just gonna give that really nice sesame seed flavor. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix it in the rice here.
We have our game here, or seaweed laver, and you'll notice that it has a shiny side and a rougher side. The rougher side is what we're going to be working on because it'll adhere to the rice better. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. You want your lines to be going vertically. Let's go ahead and start with rice, and you want to use a rice scooper just so that the rice doesn't adhere to the spatula, because like I said, this is very sticky rice.
And the rice scooper, if you guys notice, it has ridges on there, so it's really nice.
Go ahead and just kind of spread rice around evenly, and you don't want too thick of a rice layer because then you won't be able to fill it as much as you'd like with the goodies.
You might be tempted to put on a lot of rice because I know a lot of you guys do love rice, but your gimbap will turn not gimbappy. It'll turn more boppy.
And one tip, if your rice is too sticky, you might want to go ahead and add in that sesame seed oil we talked about earlier. So we have a nice even layer there. So let's go ahead and pile up our ingredients. So let's start with danmu because it's my favorite. We'll just go ahead and put that in the center. Add a little bit of meat in there.
And you guys don't have to have meat. Yeah, it's just, again, like preference.
Yes, it can be purely vegetarian if you're vegetarian. And let's add some tasty, very ripe avocados.
This brings out some really good flavor.
So we'll go ahead and do the same with the other ingredients. And we're going to do 2 of each. And you just want to pile it up in the center. And we're going to do 1 egg since the egg is pretty long.
If you guys notice, actually, we are making our gimbap on these little bamboo sheets, and this is because it helps with folding.
So we're going to go ahead and start folding this over. And what you're going to do is the bamboo sheet is going to be your guide. So we're going to take this edge and just fold it over the entire filling. Press down just to get that rice to stick. And now what we're going to do is roll the gimbap under the bamboo. But we're not going to roll the bamboo with it because you don't want bamboo in your gimbap. So go ahead and roll. It's a little slippery. So you're going to roll and press. As you can see, I'm just rolling and pressing. Rolling and pressing. So the bamboo should never touch the inner portion of the gimbap or the roll, so it should never touch the rice.
And this is the gimbap here, and as you can see, all the ingredients are inside the middle, and once we cut it in half, you'll actually be able to see it a lot better, and it'll look really nice.
We finished rolling out our gimbap, and it should look something like this. We're going to go ahead and cut the gimbap now so they actually look like what you see in the stores. First, we're going to go ahead and oil our knife so it doesn't stick, and I'm just using a napkin here. and sesame seed oil. And you want to ideally use a serrated knife so it doesn't put too much pressure on the gimbap, so it doesn't flatten it. And you're just gonna gently cut through. And as you can see the beautiful filling on the inside. Just go ahead and keep cutting, and you want it maybe roughly half an inch in width. And again, watch for your fingers. So let's go ahead and cut all of them up, and we'll show you what the end picture looks like.
Alright guys, so we are finished making all the gimbap. As you can see here, they're all chopped oh so nicely.
So let's go ahead and try them out.
I'm pretty excited.
So they look kind of like this in the center.
They look like little toys. I feel so bad eating them. Mmm. Wow. Really good. Now the good thing about gimbap is that it's really fresh. All the ingredients you're using, very fresh ingredients. Something else people like to do is they like to dip their gimbap in soy sauce or some sort of soy sauce and wasabi. It's a really good little, I guess, thing you can do also. They're really delicious though. I gotta say guys, this is really good. You can really taste that sesame seed also in the rice. Alright guys, well this has been our gimbap cooking video.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
This has been DaBoki and Tami. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
Good job. Good.
No. That was like
One more thing.
One more thing while we're eating gimbap and
oh. Alright guys, well this has been DaBoki and Tami's cooking video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Oh, I'm sorry.
First, you have gim on your teeth, so you look like you're missing your front teeth. Well, that's one thing about eating gimbap. It is not a good date food because it will mess you up.
Mess your face up. Make you look like you're dumb. You don't want to be dumb on your date.
Let's illustrate, okay?
We're gonna show you how to look dumb.
So as you can see right now, David looks like he's missing teeth. But actually, that's just gim stuck to his front teeth. If it was our first date, that'll probably be a deal breaker.
Or a deal maker, because I look like I'm Bala. Goodbye.
Goodbye!
No, like this. You don't gotta, you just gotta, like here? It's like kind of elbow, here?
Elbow here,
Huh?
elbow.
Then goodbye, like that.
Goodbye!
Okay.
I don't want to eat.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
What do I say?
Well, you said you wanted to eat.
That's my outro? I want to eat! Goodbye! Hello.